What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So we're gonna give our grades. Watched draft last night. I'll get to my Cowboys pick in a little bit here, but go off my grades for the NFL draft. Round one. A lot of trades. Lions traded, the Steelers traded, bunch of trades. So Bryce Young, first one taken. I get it. I'm scared of his size and all. You look at Kyler Murray. He's a lot better. Baker too, and he still got hurt. Russell Wilson has been banged up lately. He's bigger and better, but we'll see what happens. Still going to give them an A just because of how accurate he is. The A plus is going to go to the Texans, who traded down to number 3. We'll get to that. C.J. Stroud, who I think is the best quarterback in the draft right now. Levis has potential. Anthony Richardson has potential. We'll get to them. But Stroud has played at a high level his whole life, just like Bryce Young. And a lot of people have doubted him and tried to drag him down. For what reason, I don't know. But Texans could have waited till next year. But if you love a guy, go ahead and draft him. And this was their guy. And then they trade down with the Cardinals to number 3 to take Will Anderson Jr., one of the best pass rushers in the draft. There's arguments for other guys, but he is the most polished. So you get 2 guys. So I'm sure D'Amico Ryan's happy. They get an A++ from me right now. The Colts are going to get a D right now just because Anthony Richardson is not ready. Your offensive line has issues. Quentin Nelson has been getting banged up lately. You have a couple good receivers, Alec. Pierce and Pittman Jr. are really good. You got a young tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, and you got a couple tight ends. You got Jonathan Taylor if he's healthy. Your line's not terrible, but you need defensive help like nobody's business. And this is a big reach, in my opinion, even though he could end up being the biggest boom. He could be the biggest bust. And with the Colts track record with Andrew Luck and such, this might not be a good idea, in my opinion. So they get a D right now. The Seattle Seahawks. Devin Witherspoon, one of the better corners in this draft. I would take him Porter Jr., Christian Gonzalez, whoever, but Witherspoon is that Legion of Boom guy. So I can understand this pick. And I'm going to give them, for that pick, I'm going to give them an A+. Cardinals trade down and get the best tackle in the draft, Paris Johnson Jr. So they're going to get an A for that to protect Kyler Murray. That shows they're all in. The Raiders are going to get an A. Tyree Wilson, one of the best upside guys for pass rushing in this draft. Falcons are going to get a D-. Love the player, Bijan Robinson, but you're not that team where you have that luxury. You don't have a great offensive line. You don't have a superstar quarterback. You don't have a great defense. And you draft a running back, which is a luxury pick, and he's now the 4th highest paid running back in the NFL as of last night. Great kid, but there's a lot going to be put on him, and hopefully he doesn't end up a bust. But I'll give them a D-. the Eagles, as of right now, just on potential, are going to get an A+ for this. Trade down and get Jalen Carter, or stay put and get Jalen Carter, the best defensive lineman in this draft, to pair with a couple of his old college buddies. That's pretty huge for them. The Bears get Darnell Wright. I would have taken. There's other guys, Peter Skoronski. There's a lot of better guys. He's a right tackle, so they needed a right tackle. So I'll give them a C-. Tennessee Titans get an A+, get the best tackle / possibly. I think he'll probably end up being a great guard in the draft. They get an A+. Detroit Lions trade up, get the running back out of Alabama. Jimmy Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, I said Jimmy, I'm tired. I'm going to give this a C- just because you got David Montgomery, DeAndre Swift. Could have used another receiver maybe. Packers get an A+, get another great upside off defensive lineman, pass rusher Lucas Van Ness out of Iowa. They're getting an A+ for that. A lot of people didn't like it, but I loved it. I think he's one of the better prospects. Steelers, Broderick Jones, that's the guy I was thinking of. They trade up and they get one of the best tackles in the draft. And Broderick Jones, they get an A+, protect Kenny Pickett. Jets at 15 get Will McDonald 5th. I'm going to give them a B-. A lot of upside. He's got great skill, but he's kind of an in-betweener. So I'm not sure how he'll work in their defense, but 16 Commanders get Emmanuel Forbes. I'm going to give them a B, just because Joey Porter Jr. and Christian Gonzalez were still sitting there. So he wasn't my best corner available. 17, the Patriots get an A++. They get the best corner in the draft. And if he can put it all together, he could end up being a Darrelle Revis type of corner. Lions get a C-, B. I'll give him a B- for this one because he could be one of the better interior linebackers. He's got a lot of skill. He's got the size. He's a Dan Campbell kind of guy. I think they could have probably got him in the second round, but they didn't want to wait. We're taking Drew Sanders, but maybe they see something I didn't. 19, Elijah Cansey goes to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm giving him a C- just because he's not Aaron Donald, and that's the projection for him possibly. More of an Ed Oliver, in my opinion, which hasn't worked out well for the Bills. But maybe I'm wrong. But for now, C-. 20, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Seahawks get an A+ on that one. They were all in on Geno Smith. So, 21, Quentin Johnson. That's an A+. He's one of the best receivers in this draft. He has some drop issues, which probably makes Justin Herbert sweat a little bit, but they throw the ball some more. Yeah, I think they'll work on that if we get that taken care of. I like this pick a lot. Add some more talent to an already very talented football team. Just not the coach. But I'm going to give him an A++ for this. 22, Ravens get Zay Flowers, Boston College. Really good receiver. He's more of an inside guy. than outside, but I'll give them an A minus. No, they gave them an A minus too. He's just small, so but he's got speed. Ain't nobody catching him, so they've got Lamar Jackson, so we'll get into that in another video. Vikings get Jordan Addison at 23, give them an A plus. Giants get Deonte Banks. I'm giving him an A plus for that. Maryland Terrapin. I love this guy. He's really good. He could be another Revis type player. Really like Deonte Banks, so I'm giving him an A plus. Buffalo Bills, Dalton Kincaid. It's A plus. Best tight end overall compared to Travis Kelce. I'm giving him an A plus. Cowboys, Mozzie Smith. I'm giving him a C minus right now, but the upside could be A plus. Mark Holmes was talking about this and others. Dallas has never put much stock into defensive tackle positions since Leon Lett, Russell Maryland, those kind of guys. We just kind of thrown bodies and hope for the best. Didn't really like the Tyler Smith pick last year. That turned out better than I thought it would. I knew the upside was there. It just scares me sometimes with the Cowboys. But with their track record of first-round picks, I guess I'd give them a B. I'll give them a B for right now. We'll see how it works out. But he did say he wanted to be the best run stopper ever in the NFL, and that's what we need because we can't stop the run. So, he's got the size, so we'll see. Hopefully he's not like the kid out of Florida State we drafted a few years ago that's now gone to the Cardinals. 27, the Jaguars drafted Alton Harrison, tackle out of Oklahoma. That was a good pick. They needed a tackle. Unfortunately, they had to make this pick because their other tackle could be suspended as many as 8 games for substance policy violation. But Alton Harrison is pretty good. I don't think he's the best tackle in this draft. Might be a little bit of a reach, but he's got the upside. Might end up being a guard. But I'll give him an A plus for that. Bengals get Myles Murphy. I'm giving him an A plus. One of the better pass rushers. Add to that already talented defensive line. Saints get an A for Brian Breezy. Good defensive lineman. Number 30, the Eagles take Nolan Smith. They get an A plus again. Just loading up on defensive talent. And then Felix Onduki Uzoma. Hope I didn't get that wrong. Probably did. Edge rusher. I'm going to give him a C right now. Some people give him an A minus. I'm giving him a C. I just think there was better talent out there. But, we'll see what happens. But those are my draft grades for 2023 round 1. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and notifications. And this is just going off. I was looking at the order of everything because I didn't watch the last couple ones because the Dallas one kind of ticked me off a little bit. Not getting Joey Porter Jr. and all. But we'll see what happens second round. Yeah, so this is off Draft Tag site, but I gave them different grades. I had different opinions. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll see you on another video.